All right, so we are here, and it's two-car carport. This little room on this side is individual, so it's actually attached to the house, but it doesn't go into the house. Used to be the two-car garage, and then the main part's there. Neighborhood is pretty typical. All the houses look very similar. Well kept. Everything looks pretty nice. So this is kind of the feel of this little area. The whole area has this same feel. So you go one street over and it kind of feels this way. Smaller block homes that are brick facades, some vinyl, converted garages. Looks like a new roof, newer windows. Again, they put a two-car carport on the front, two-car garage there. Again, new windows. You can kind of see with the mullions in the middle. Block construction. Filled in the garage door with TDI siding. Don't have the soffits and such are still exposed wood. Good sized living room here. Got a little coat closet behind the door. So used to be the dining room area. New dining room area is probably here. There's a little bit of a step down here. And of course it goes out, view out to the pool. So I'm assuming this one would probably still be the dining room area. Unless you wanted like another living room area. Kitchen's kind of small. So not much way around this to change it up. I mean, this is kind of how it's going to be. I mean, you could probably pull this wall back some and open this area up so that this room flowed together better. But you're still going to want that wall behind the fridge unless you just totally revamp the kitchen and move the fridge around. There's not very many places to put it. Or if you, of course, have extended the kitchen out that way and then put the fridge over here, you could do some changing if you really wanted to change it up. So two-car garage, or used to be. Now it's a room. I would probably paint this so it's not quite so dark, and put this flooring as gray to match that one. Little room here probably was an office of some kind, be my guess. Portioned off at some point. This, I was really confused. This confused me a bit. So here's your washer, your dryer, panel. But what really got me confused was this toilet, and I kept seeing this picture in the pipe, this picture online of this pipe, and I couldn't figure out what it was. But this is a grinder toilet. So the toilet itself has a little grinder up underneath of it. And so the water goes into the toilet, and of course the stuff goes into this little grinder, and then it pumps it out through that pipe that goes down on the floor. Anyway, shower, attic access, little sunroom kind of a thing, screened in porch, new hot water heater. Kind of odd to have it here through this bathroom, but it'd be good for the pool, so you can come through here and get to this bathroom. Not sure about this space itself per se, what you would do with it exactly. This is not insulated, so it's just sheet metal, which is fine, but you can't use it as a room. In other words, you couldn't put an air conditioner in here because this is right, there's just a sheet of metal between this and your outside. So we'll go back in, a little doggy door there. We'll do all the inside stuff real quick before we go outside. Again, garage originally. This is a good sized space, and this is a good sized space, and that's a good sized space. And of course, this is a good size space. So you have good spaces here, they're just kind of choppy. AC closet. Your AC guy would hate you because it's really narrow, but it looks like it's new in '08 is what it says, 6 of '08. And it does look like it's a gas unit, so gas on the heat. I said that, air conditioning, heat. Sorry, I was confused for a second. All right, so again, good sized bedrooms, not huge, not small, just kind of right in the middle. Plenty of room for a good sized bed. Another scuttle going up into the attic, hallway closet. This is, I'm assuming, what they're using for linen. It probably was a linen closet at one time. So this is the bathroom that goes, it has a hallway entrance and a bedroom entrance. So shower, toilet, sink. So everything is shared here. Tile floor. I'm not sure what they call this shower surround and bottom. This was really popular, I'd say, in the mid 90s. It's like a plasticky marble. You saw it a lot in like hotels and stuff. So I do see it periodically. That looks like it's just a regular toilet, not a grinder toilet. As a note, it does appear they've redone the popcorn there. It's not hideous, but it is, you can definitely see it if you pay attention. Again, probably your master bedroom here, or the primary bedroom, because it's attached to the bathroom. There's a spot right there on the ceiling, probably before they repaired the ceiling. Got some peeling of paint down here. This is a loose, it's just a board laying on the floor. I'm not sure why it's there, but I pulled it back so to make sure there wasn't anything bad underneath of it. Outlet there's a little wonky. Whew, that's a blue closet. Closets are small, but that's pretty typical for this size of a house, this age of a house. So you're getting a lot of bedrooms in a really small space. So because of that, you know, it's kind of a small closets. Again, a little bit weird because like in this window, there's no mullions. This window has mullions. All the front appears to have mullions. The backs don't appear to have the mullions, the little cross pieces in the glass. Another panel, they've decorated it, so it's really cool. I'll have to look at the panel itself and make sure it's not got aluminum in it or anything kind of weird. But anyway, so I'll do that before I leave. Again, small closets, that's kind of normal for this house. I mean, the house itself has kind of an older feel to it. Like it's got the older trim, the straight doors, you know, it's been lived in, cabling is laying everywhere. So again, I don't dislike that, but that is the feel I get. You can kind of see because there's nothing in here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a line right here. I don't know if they moved the door. I'm not sure what they did. There's a little crack right here in the sheetrock. Usually those aren't problems as long as they go straight. It's probably where a piece of sheetrock here and a piece of sheetrock here butted together, and then it just cracked along that line. So let's go out back real quick so we can kind of take a look at that. That toilet at this point in time is not working. Not sure why, but it's the bowl has got a lot of water in it, which makes me think the little grindy pump's not pumping. This really needs to be recoated. This part right here needs to be redone. It's heaving. You can see the concrete right there. So water's probably running down here and getting in there and just making that worse. This would have to be addressed at some point. This is pretty nice. Needs to be really cleaned and recoated. The pool is really deep. So it's really a deep pool. That end right there, I think it's deeper than 8 foot. I mean, it appears, this distance here really appears deep. So obviously at one point it had a diving board, so garage. Not a main house, just a neighbor's garage. Pretty good sized tree. Got some features there, like benches and such. You can really tell real good here. It's it's a block house. Still got a good sized yard for having this huge pool in the backyard. So, I mean, the lot itself is big. So I like that. So you can tell this is after kind of an afterthought on the air conditioning system, because you can see where that runs in. This is an older home, though. Single stage pool pump, older sand filter. I mean, it's just older. And then obviously they're going to have to get it back up and running, but you can see where the line kind of sloppily runs right here. Again, just needs to be updated, and they might be updating that before closing, like when they get an offer. So it's very possible they'll be updating that. That's all wood. This is all wood all the way around. There's no aluminum or anything covering that, so that would have to be a maintenance thing for you. Needs a good pressure washing. Probably rip all this out, because this is all telephone. It's just hideous looking. Again, that's wood, that TDI siding. TDI siding, you know. So that's going to be a little bit of a maintenance deal. And this is kind of weird, because it goes right into there, into that storage room, which I don't have a key to. But there's a wall. This is the outside wall to the garage, and they built onto it with this storage unit. Again, not a negative, just, you know, you can see right here where this is that block wall that just shoots straight, and it's just this space right here, and I'm not sure you'd be able to see in there very well. Ooh. No, you can't really see in, but it's just an unfinished space. And of course, back up front to the, again, you know, wood siding up here. Appears to be wood siding, unless it's that concrete board, which it might be. Some of this might be concrete board, but again, I like it. Give me a call after you watch the video. We'll talk a little bit more about it. But anyway, thanks. Appreciate you.